Women could marry 2 men. You could be my first or my second husband. No more suffering. No more struggle. No mercy for men. She's dead.
If you lack wisdom.
Before we begin, if you are someone who values wisdom, peace, and growth, then this channel is for you. Subscribe now to Wisdom with Afram, because what you're about to hear might just change your life. Let's go right into the video. She chose the wrong rescue. Akua. Akua, may your soul rest in peace. Akua didn't die the day that man killed her. She died the moment she decided that love without money was worthless. Akua was not always cold. There was a time she believed in love so deeply that she poured her entire soul into it. She was married once to a man who had nothing but dreams. She stood behind him when he had no shoes to his name, when he has rent overdue, when life dragged them down like dry leaves. She built him, not just with money, but with prayers, with patience, with sleepless nights. She believed that if she loved him enough, he will become the man she saw in her heart. He did become that man. But when he rose alone. He left. No explanation, no apology, just absence. That divorce didn't just break Akua. It rewrote her. After the storm came a quiet presence. Kwame, a schoolmate, a friend, a man who have always been there even when she didn't notice him. He listens. He stayed. He didn't promise her heaven, but he gave her his presence, his peace. When she cries, he was there. When she doubted herself, he reminded her whom she was. When the world felt heavy on her, he carried silence with her, slowly, gently. Love grew. Not the loud kind, not the flashy kind, but the kind that feels like home. Kwame loved Akua, and this time, she began to love again. Love comes back. There came a trip, a vacation to a rich, shining town where everything glitters, cars, lights, people, and illusions. That's where she saw him, Adrien. Tall, charming, wealth dripping from his presence like perfume. The kind of man who didn't walk to rooms, but rooms adjusted to him. Hey, he saw Akua. He wanted Akua. No waiting, no slowing down, no patience. He pursued her like a prize. Gifts, attention, luxury. Think of what? Everything. A love she has once dreamed, but never had. And then Adrien proposed. Kwame. Kwame felt it before she said yes. Kwame felt the distance between him and her. The distance, the messages, the unread messages. He begged Akua, Akua, please don't do this. I love you. But Akua had already changed. She looked at him in the eyes and said, if women could marry 2 men, you could be my first or my second husband. But unfortunately, women cannot marry 2 husbands. We have to choose one. I'm so sorry. I've chosen Adrien. She looked at him not with love, but with just memory. I married a poor man once. I helped him become something. And he left me with nothing but pain. No more suffering. No more struggle. No mercy for men. Kwame cried. But Akua didn't look back. Not once. Adrien gave her everything. Luxury, status, attention, a life that looked perfect from the outside. But that love was not there. Possession was. Control was. And slowly, the sweetness turned bitter. Argument began. Little things at first, the louder, then darker. Akua tried to leave, but one night they had arguments. It exploded. Words turned into rage. Rage turned into violence. And silence followed. Akua was gone. Akua was gone. She was gone. She's dead and gone. But the story didn't end there. Adrien was rich. Very rich, like I said, and powerful. Connected. So, the truth disappeared. The case buried. And Akua, just another story, whispered in corners. Kwame heard the news. He didn't cry loudly this time, just silence. Because deep down, he knew he didn't lose her that day. He lost her the moment she chose wealth over the heart that truly loves her. So now I ask you, who is to be blamed? Who is to blame? Is it the man who broke Akua's heart and turned her heart into stone? Or is it Akua herself who allowed pain to blind her into choosing gold over genuine love? Because sometimes the danger is not in being hurt. The danger is in becoming so wounded that you can no longer recognize real love when it stands right in front of you. Tell me in the comments, who do you blame? Akua, the men, or the choices we make after pain? Let's talk.
A 31-year-old influencer was found dead in a hotel room just days after her husband proposed to her. Ashley Janae was reportedly discovered unresponsive inside a hotel in Tanzania. Authorities say her husband, John McCann, has been detained and is under investigation. The couple had been on a luxury vacation that appeared perfect online, just days before he had proposed during her birthday celebration. Photos showed smiles, celebrations, and what looked like a happy moment. Then everything suddenly changed. Investigators are now examining whether the death may have been staged. Officials have not released full details, but the case is being treated as suspicious. What's raising more
contestant accused of killing his wife inside their home as their kids slept in the middle of the night. Caleb Flynn claims that a burglar broke into their house and killed his wife in their bed.
We'll be close to the house. All right. Step forward.
You want evidence?
What's that?
Even though he is emotional and beside himself when police arrive,
We've never even heard. I don't even want to try to pronounce it because I don't know. I've never heard it. Yeah.
We have a breaking update on Charlotte murder suspect. Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools says the man charged with killing his wife this week is an employee at Southwest Middle School. Police arrested 61-year-old Eddie McCollum Monday in connection with his wife's death. Officers say that McCollum called authorities after the incident, claiming the gun he used was on the stairs inside the home.
This is not the first time we've covered a story like this. And the painful part? It probably won't be the last.
Of people got together tonight at Coral Springs City Hall to honor Vice Mayor Nancy Mateer Bowen. The 38-year-old was found dead in her home after police say her husband shot and killed her. Tonight, we're also hearing the 911 call made by the husband's uncle. CBS News Miami's Abby Dodge is your reporter.
Today, police are calling the shooting a calculated crime. News 6's Mark Lehman has an update on the investigation.
During an update with the Orlando police, investigators say they were able to arrest the suspect in yesterday's shooting without any further violence, as that man now faces first-degree murder charges in the killing of his wife. We're learning more about his background and a previous run-in with officers.
Her family was understandably very shaken and distraught.
Detectives say it was a calculated crime that happened quickly outside the Navy Federal Credit Union on Tuesday. As Barbara Tomey was arriving for work in the morning, Orlando police say her estranged husband, Sylvester Ofori, fatally shot her several times.
They were going through a divorce, and they were estranged for approximately 3 months.
Investigators wouldn't elaborate about any warning signs that might have led up to the violence, but court records show a fight between the couple in 2016, something that resulted in resisting arrest charges for Ofori that were later dropped. That was his only arrest in Orange County until yesterday.
Someone committed a heinous act of violence towards a loved one, and there's unfortunately no excuse for that.
Police also say they learned Ofori is a pastor at Floodgates of Heaven Ministries in Orlando.
But he did have a pretty big online following, yes. He speaks to his followers and called himself a prophet. His followers call him a prophet.
The church sitting empty today. Meanwhile, Ofori is being held without bond on a charge of first-degree murder.
That cry you will cry when the saints have gone. Cry it now while the saints are still around. The shout you will shout when you heard that the saints have gone. Shout it now while the saints are still around. After rapture, there will be no more mercy. This is the time to ask for God's mercy when the saints are still around.